Good afternoon. So we're still focusing on the growth mindset, and the need for it has become even more important, I would say, with the announcements which have come on Sunday night and Monday. I'm not going to get too deep into the announcements because this isn't supposed to be a political rant, but it's just to take the literal meaning of one of the parts of the announcement, which was that schools need to reopen so that parents can go back to work. Now, the way that comes across to me, and I'm sure many others, is that school needs to reopen to provide childcare, which is a little bit shocking because education, as I've said before, the dictionary definition is that it means an enlightening experience. There are professionals who train and work really hard to provide these enlightening experiences. It's more than just childcare. But if we take it as that, if, for example, we accepted that kids need to go to school so that parents can go to work as a reason, then what we're basically saying is that we've got no justification to tell our kids that this is going to help them in the future in any way whatsoever, that an education is actually redundant. It doesn't mean anything except somewhere for you to go while I'm at work, which is a bit of a shocking thing to have to say to any child nowadays. And certainly my 8-year-old would be quite outraged if I was even to suggest that. So I want to talk about us instilling more than ever on a daily basis a growth mindset into our kids, one in which we show them how, if they train their minds to think into the future, how this can help them to build that life that they want. It's really important. It's really important that they realize there is a future. It's difficult for them in the corona times, because at the end of the day, they've been at home for so long, they're starting to really struggle. So I'm going to go back and share a screen with you again. There's a couple of points that I want to get across today. So bear with me. I know I should be better at this, but don't judge me, please. Right. A growth mindset is the idea that your mind will not always be the same and can be shaped to achieve that what you would like it to through hard work, dedication, and resilience. So this question, this discussion point, who are you more like, Amy or Jamie, and why? If you remember yesterday, we looked at Amy, who was somebody who couldn't understand why Pythagoras' theorem would ever affect her life, and Jamie, who wanted to understand how it would help him to create a career. What we need to get across to our kids is the idea that even though your mind is working in one way now, if you want to achieve something, through just applying some hard work, through being dedicated to what you do and having that resilience, will help you to achieve whatever you want to achieve. It is not the case that you're just being sent somewhere for the day so that your parents can know that you're safe while they work. Education is far more. So there's a clip for people to watch on this course, and if you come across to my Facebook group, The Art and Soul of Teaching and Learning, I'm happy to attach this course onto that group so that you can have a little read and a little watch of this clip, because there are questions that come out of it and it makes it a bit more interactive. Some people have a growth mindset, whilst others have what? Who believes that you are in control of your abilities? That will make your young person think. Even though teenagers often believe that they're not in control, they actually are in control, and they do make choices, and they will start to make better choices. What kind of people in which jobs are helped by having a growth mindset? Imagine will start looking at the possibilities of the different types of jobs that can come from having a growth mindset. So we go through a number of questions here, and you can pick which ones are most suitable for your situation. I'm going to stop sharing there. And I'm going to come back to you. What's happened there? Okay, there we go. What we're about is trying to build a future for young people, a future in which they can actually connect what they're doing every day to the outcomes that it will bring them in the future, because they do have dreams. They do want things to happen, but it's just sometimes it doesn't look as clear. The road doesn't look as clear, and there's very few people who will be happy, relatively few, I should say, who would be happy to start walking along a road that they don't know what's happening on that road. So, as I said, you can come along to my Facebook group, which is a free private group right now, in which we look at the art and soul of teaching and learning. And I will be adding this course in there after we've run through a couple more of the slides. It would be good if you could apply it in your everyday conversations with your child, because all this is about is helping them start to think carefully about what they're doing, what they want out of life, so they understand how to work towards it. I hope that's clear. I hope I will see you over in the group. That's the art and soul of teaching and learning. But in the meantime, have a good day. Don't worry, it will be coming to an end, and we will all have a new normal.